Kia ora koutou. So I was going to share a little bit about me as a carver, my whakapapa, my Maori ancestry, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Pounamu pendant I've recently made for a family member. First of all, I didn't grow up Maori in the sense that I got on a pa or speaking te reo Maori. My connection with my whakapapa Maori has been as an adult, and learning about Te Atiawa and the tupuna and the people there from my Uncle Mark. He's taught me a lot through his research and what he's found. And the people who lived in Masterton, Robert Nihi Edwards, my grandmother's dad, my grandmother we called Kui. That was about as Māori as we got. And then the people going back from him, names I can think of are Eliza, Te Pohi Himes, if I get these all right. There's Te Pohi Himes, there's Eliza, there's Richard Maxted, I can't remember all the names. So they go back through to Te Atiawa and Waikawa, Picton. And my ancestors, or our ancestors, my family moved from Waikawa into Wellington and then into Wairarapa, and then my grandparents moved up to Hawke's Bay. And my journey into carving really started after I did a course with Ngāi Tahu, interestingly, called Aoraki Bound, Ngāi Tahu and Outward Bound. Joined together to do an Out the Red course based around Ngāi Tahutanga, and it was really open. It was the first time I really experienced Māoritanga as a learning experience rather than a stand up and perform sort of experience. So after that, I kind of got into carving Pounamu myself just by trial and error, trying to work it out. And I talked to a couple of people, but pretty much I just built on the first learnings and keep going from there. I started just in the bathroom under a tap, carving with a little Dremel, and then built a little workshop and a little shed outside. And then as time went on, I developed more and more tools and more techniques to where I am now, which is nowhere near, the end of any journey. I've never carved full time. It's always been as a hobby. So yeah, I know what I know, but it is more than someone who hasn't carved before, but it's nowhere near anyone who carves full time or who has does it as a career. That might be part of my journey in the future. Who knows? And so that's kind of my background of how I got to where I am, and learning te reo Māori, and as part of that as well, I'm on courses and stuff at the moment, and building my understanding of te ao Māori. But this is the pendant I just made recently. So this is a koru that I made for my uncle to gift to his wahine. So this is Marsden J's, a little bit of flower in it, not a super flowery piece of Marsden J, which is a classic. A little bit of orange there on the side there. Now koru represents growth, it represents nurturing, it represents people. The way the koru grows out of the tree fern, and pretty much every single fern, the little new ones grow out in the middle, and then the outer ones, the middle ones sort of protect them, and then the outer ones are kind of like the grandparents. They're the ones that die off as they get closer to the ground. So it's kind of like generations coming out of the fern plant. So that's why the koru is a great example of people. It's a great symbol for people who are about people, and are about looking after others and about connecting with others. Now this is an awesome, fantastically hard stone. I'm making that koru on there. I spent a lot of time try my best to get that as seamless as possible. But with all carving, all my carving at least, asymmetry is a feature of it, and perfection is what you get when you get a robot to do things, I find. So when some things are handmade, there is beautiful natural inflections in the piece. And as much as we try and make things perfect, they never come out like that, and that's on purpose. People are like that. So I really love the way that this one flows together though. It's got nice depth to it. It really shows how what you can do with carving. You know, carving is 3D. It's not just a 2D thing. So yeah, pretty stoked with this one. I'm pretty pleased it's going to be kept in the family. It's really nice when you have good Pounamu that you know you're going to see again. So yeah, it's a bit of a korero about me and about something recent that I've done for my whānau. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.